welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Sharpie markers to the Ohuhu brush markers. I have previously done the Ohuhu marker versus the Sharpie. The Ohuhu marker was the 120 set that I did with the broad nib and the fine nib. So if you guys want to see that video, I will have it somewhere in the description. The results are pretty blue. That's all I'm going to say about that. And if you haven't seen it, I will have it in the description for you to check out. So here I'm just inking my character Cora. I wasn't planning on making this video. I was just doing the character sheet of Cora and the face was looking real cute and I was like, oh my goodness, because you guys know I struggle a lot with making the a front view of the face look symmetrical. I did a lot of canvas flipping, a lot of copy and pasting like the face just to make it look symmetrical, and this face was looking correct and I was like, oh, I could do a little marker versus marker. So what I'm doing here is color matching. Since both of these sets are very limited colors, with the Sharpies only having 12 different colors, even though I have 36 colors, some of them overlap, so only 12 colors to choose from. And then the Ohuhu marker set having 48 colors, but the color range isn't that good. So I'm trying to match it with my character sheet, and I'm also trying to match the markers, the Ohuhu marker and the Sharpie, trying to find colors that look alike, because I'm going to be splitting a character. Half of her face is going to be the Sharpie and half of her face is going to be the Ohuhu marker side. So I'm trying to make them look as similar as possible. And the colors did not 100% match the color sheet that I have of my character, but I think it looks recognizable. And also the Ohuhu marker and then the Sharpie, the colors don't match 100%. Again, it's pretty close, but like the other stuff, like the hair and outfit, not that great of a match, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Now that we have our colors, let's get started. As always, I will have my line art available on my Facebook page, so you guys can download and color that if you'd like. So this is what the line art is gonna look like once you print it out. I did it in this light brown color. I'm not sure if yours is gonna come out like that, but my printer is being weird. So maybe yours is gonna come out black like it's supposed to look, or it's gonna come out like that. I'm not sure what's happening. So I'm starting off with the Sharpie marker side. I'm just drawing a line straight down her face, trying to make it as symmetrical as possible. I usually start off with the skin, so that's what I'm doing here. I always start off with the face as well, because when you mess up the face, you literally messed up the whole piece, because you know everybody's eyes just goes to the face. So that's actually what happened with my last piece. The first piece I did, I messed up the nose, so what you're seeing right now is the second piece. So now I'm going to be using this shade of pink to add blush and just more detail to the skin. It's only slightly darker than the base layer. I wish it was a little bit more darker, but yeah, because once it's like blended, once it goes down and then you blend it, it kind of just fades into the base layer. You can still see it just a little bit, but it just doesn't stand out as much, especially when it's blended. It's just like bye-bye. So the places that I blended a lot were like the cheeks, the nose, and some parts of her face, just to make the face look a little 3D looking, you know, like it's not as flat. And I left the neck unblended and her hairline a little bit unblended because I wanted that harsher shadow, even though it wasn't that harsh, but I tried. Found this darker pink, but it was like really dark. It was perfect for the lips, but for like the skin and everything, trying to have a nice balance, it was like really dark. So what I had to do was just do like that dabbing method to have it blend well, and it did actually work. It was a little bit repetitive. It took a lot of work, honestly, but I got the results that I wanted somewhat. And I really like how it looks around her eyes. It makes it look so good. It's like a really pretty natural eyeshadow look. Besides the lips, I don't think I directly used that darker color on this illustration. Because of my last piece, I directly used a marker on the nose and it was a pain in the booty. And I just could not blend it out. I tried. It was blending a little bit, but it was just taking way too much work. And I had to scrap it and then start this one. So I was like really careful about it. Besides the lips, I don't think I directly used it on the paper. So now I'm doing the Ohuhu marker side. I'm going to be doing the same process, doing the base layer and then the blush color, following that with a darker color just to make it pop out a bit more. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the character while we look at this. So Cora was the name that was chosen. I did a poll of a few of my favorite names that you guys suggested in my comment section of that video of me creating her, the first character design. And the names were Yara, Whisper, Cora, and Lemon. Yara was actually my favorite, but that got 27%, Whisper got 20%, Cora got 43%, and Lemon only got like 10%. I thought Lemon was cute. Thank you very much to whoever suggested Cora. I really like the names. And big thanks to everybody who voted. So now I have a character design that I'm satisfied with right now. I have a name that I like, and that's pretty much what I've decided about this character. So now we're gonna have to figure out what she is, what her personality is like, and what is her purpose. But looking at her, she totally looks like an alien character. I was thinking maybe some kind of a sea creature, but look at her. She looks like an alien creature. So she went from being a demon character to a sea creature to a mythical creature and now to an alien in just a few days. But the alien is sticking. I can kind of see it. But I don't know, what do you guys think? What kind of feelings do you get from her? What do you think her personalities should be like? And what is her origin? Alright, so we're done with the skin and now we're moving on to the hair. I'm just splitting it up in half. It's not completely centered, I will say that. And oh my goodness, you guys, I made such a big mistake. Like, okay. So her eyes. Her face is supposed to be looking forward and her eyes are supposed to be looking in the corner. I was trying to do that to kind of offset how unsymmetrical the face is going to be. So if everything is kind of like shifted a little bit, it's going to look somewhat normal to the eye, even though it's not normal. But I didn't do it right and the eyes just look a little wonky. So don't look at them too hard. And if you didn't notice them, well, now you will. Honestly, just looking at it right now is just like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? This is such a simple mistake I could have fixed, but one of those days. I don't know, it looked normal on the sketch. It looked kind of normal on the line art, but just after coloring it, it just looks a little bit off. But at least I was able to see this mistake and I'll just have to keep an eye on it and try not to make the same mistake over again. I was actually looking at the very first one I did with this same concept where I split the face in half, and I actually see a bit of improvement, especially on the eyes as well, like the shape of the eyes. They do look a lot more equal, even the face shape, the lips are better, you know, there's some improvement there. And here's the close-up real-time portion of the video just so you guys can see how fast I'm working or how slow I'm working. Alright, so now we're moving on to the outfit, and this is one of the places where the colors are really off. You can see it on the hair, and you're definitely gonna see it on the outfit as well. It doesn't show too much on the gold part of her outfit, but the fabric stuff just looks really off. And definitely on the hair. I honestly don't know which one I would pick though, like to be like which hair I like. Like the Ohuhu marker side looks cooler and then the Sharpie side looks a lot warmer. But the closest color to my character sheet seems to be the Ohuhu marker side, or just somewhere right in between. So the coloring portion is pretty much done. Now I'm just adding in the final little details, and the first thing I did was try to color in the line art. I was gonna color the whole line art black, but I decided not to. I liked how the lighter reddish color line art was looking, so I just colored the eyes to make them stand out, and took my Copic multi-liner in that brownish color. I think, just to make the line art darker but not like black. And then I went in with my Signal white ball pen to add in those little highlights, and then we were done. And here is the final result. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? I honestly like them both a lot. I really like how the Ohuhu marker, the lip looks. It looks so good. It's just a really nice contrast. I also really like how the Sharpie eyes look just around it. That little cute little eyeshadow look there. Super cute. So that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching. And I'm sorry I didn't do a face cam. Okay, bye.